everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another episode of Cinematically Late. As you can see, the green screen is back behind me. I'm trying all sorts of new setups. Nothing is consistent, but you know what? The videos are consistent because you're back here every Thursday for a brand new Cinematically Late. And today we are talking about Zombieland number 2, aka Zombieland Double Tap. So this one's we're gonna keep it short and sweet. So first off, this has been 10 years since the last Zombieland movie, and it kind of shows, but point number one, this is a good sequel to that 2009 Zombieland movie. You get very much a lot of what happened, or sort of the follow-up, I guess, to what happened in Zombieland back in 2009. They even make some references to it and things that had happened, especially talking about sort of outdated jokes, which I thought was pretty funny. So I did like the aspect that it felt like a well-deserved sequel, even though it was unnecessary, which brings me to point number two. This was an unnecessary sequel. I know a lot of people love Zombieland, myself included, but Zombieland wasn't the movie that I thought would have a sequel 10 years later. It didn't feel like it was needed. It probably would have made a lot more sense closer to when the first one came out, maybe about 2 or 3 years later instead of 10, but I still enjoyed the movie overall. I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to, which was really nice. It was kind of refreshing to watch a good comedy movie again. The zombies weren't too heavy, they were present, we know about them, but I think that they were self-aware enough to think people have seen enough zombie movies in the past 10 years. There's really no point in talking about the different types of zombies, although they do touch upon it. They don't spend a lot of time doing that. They're like, these are these characters in this world. You get the idea if you saw the first one. Let's move on and have an adventure with these characters. That aspect I did like a lot about this movie. Another great aspect, point number 3, is that it was actually fun and the characters' chemistry and even the actors' chemistry very much showed on screen. You get a sense that these were characters that have been together for the past 10 years. It doesn't feel like a big disconnect between the first movie and the second movie. It feels very much like a follow-up, although I do wish there were some more instances as to what happened between the first one and the second one. There's not a ton of that, but there is a little bit here and there. It's more of just a continuation 10 years later sort of situation, which was fine. But I think there was some of those little bits in between that maybe would have added a little bit to it, like their pursuit to where they ended up at the start of the sequel, things like that. But overall, I think that it was a pretty damn good movie overall. I just said overall twice. Forget about it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's a good movie. Definitely worth checking out. This one's short, sweet video. Nothing too crazy. Just like the movie. The movie was fun. It was fairly short, fairly sweet. Nothing too over the top, even though it was have like that zombie kill of the week aspect. But it's definitely worth checking out. I recommend it as a sequel. Definitely worth purchasing. Speaking of purchasing movies, this isn't anything affiliated, but look forward to an upcoming video that I will be posting shortly, talking about how to or where to purchase movies for the best prices. It's not affiliated with anything. I'm not going to be like trying to give you a promo code or sell you a service. It's just something that I have taken the time, found collecting throughout my time here on YouTube and just being a lover of movies. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that video, as well as make sure you're subscribed for the next episode of Cinematically Late. As I mentioned before, it's every single Thursday that this series drops. So make sure you're subscribed. Also, make sure you like this video, you comment on it. Did you like Zombieland? Did you like the first one better or the second one? Are you just kind of done with zombie movies in general? Let me know down below. Also, make sure you share these videos with your friends. I would greatly appreciate that. And I think that's pretty much all I have for now. Speaking of subscribers a second ago, I am on the road to 300, so make sure you are subscribed or share it with your friends to make sure they subscribe so that I can get to 300 subscribers by the end of 2020. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.